is Ernest. So I want to talk to you guys about how to not care what others think when it comes to your relationship with a Ukrainian woman. So yeah, I plan this. I like to plan each video just like I plan my blog post, so that way you guys can understand everything that I'm telling you. So the message, yeah, how to not care what other people think when it comes to a relationship with a Ukrainian woman. So I say you is an American Western man, and I are human. We have desires, needs, feelings, etc., that are difficult to ignore or drive away. So yeah, God has made someone for everyone. I strongly believe that the right woman for me exists overseas. You might feel the same way too. If you are interested in entering a serious relationship with with an Ukrainian female through foreign chat web business, but you are worried or scared of what your family, friends, neighbors, and other people say or think, please go after this 3-step process that I have devised. So yeah, I want you to overcome loneliness and rejection and follow your heart to whatever and whoever brings out the best in you. So I got the first step that I create: learn everything about women and Ukraine and the rest of the women in Eastern Europe. So I'm gonna explain. I got A, watch many YouTube videos. I got B, do unlimited research on Google, Yahoo, Wikipedia, other credible sources. C, take notes on your notebook. You can even type, words. I type like a list or a dictionary of words on your phone or a computer, which is a laptop computer or a desktop computer. D, I got organize your notes from general to specific. Yeah, you get organize your notes, and I guess I wrote three ways: from general to specific, or from beginning to the end, or from the most important to the least important. That's how I organize my information. Whenever I write a blog post or I plan a video or anything else, write a letter, resume, so on. I love planning, organizing, and make things just simple, and easy to follow. And even if I get busy with other things, but then I get back to whatever I'm planning. It's easy because I have a simple, organized process to follow. So I recommend that you do the same thing that I'm doing too. So I'm going to E, focus more on their personality traits. Some of the personality traits of the women in Ukraine, Eastern Europe. Their beliefs, their emotions, their desires, their needs, other, invisible aspects, like things that you can't see, but you can just sense, like you just feel, like look past, their, attractiveness, their, appearances, how they look, their hair color, how they dress, focus more on the women individually, like I have. You do that, you focus more on who they are on the inside, then you'll be able to know who's right for you and who's not. And also, you'll have help from Elizabeth. She's the manager of Foreign Chat Web Business. She's also my business partner. So she has a dating agency called Just Marry. It's located in Odessa, Ukraine. I'm not sure if Odessa, Ukraine is still safe, but she might still have a dating agency there. So I think she has a group of translators who can help you figure out, help you find the right woman, help you focus on, personality traits, beliefs, so on. So that way you won't pick, you won't just pick a woman based on her good looks, because I can tell you based on my experience that it's more than good looks than, than some, women you date or so. You might get caught in looks, but please focus on personality traits and Also, yeah, get help from Elizabeth or her translator, and they will help you, figure out the woman who's right for you. So I wrote, yeah, F, move on. You will succeed in getting to know them as well as I do. So I move on to the second step. Become a registered member on foreigncheckWeb.com for free. So I'm going to explain. I wrote A, visit and sign up on foreigncheckWeb.com. B, watch Foreign Chat Web videos and leave comments for other male members to read and also respond. I want to build community, of course, among the members, translators, and then the ladies, who want to have their profiles, ladies who want to talk and build a relationship with men, United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Western Europe, South Africa, so on, other parts of the world. I mean, yeah. So I'm getting back to my notes. C, yeah, wait for Elizabeth. She got to add, specific profiles of ladies who want video chat and build serious relationships with you and other American, Canadian, Australian, European, and Western men. So D, she is also going to offer different gifts. She might have gift cards, flowers, women's clothes, purses, t-shirts, hats, whatever. I guess the women profile ladies. That's why I call those who Ukrainian or Eastern European women who want video chat and connect with guys from United States, United Kingdom, Australia, Western Europe, South Africa, other parts of the Western world or first world countries. So yeah, Elizabeth, she's gonna offer different gifts on foreigncheckWeb.com. You might see gifts like gift cards, flowers, women's clothes, candies, electronics, and other gifts. I'm not really aware of, but you'll see different gifts. And yeah, you'll be able to buy, as a member, you're able to, if you want to buy a gift for a profile lady, whether you buy a video chat with her or not, you can. You can pay, through PayPal, and then Elizabeth or a translator will get in contact with that lady, let her know. Make sure that she receives her gift, and the lady, I think she'll, appreciate it, let you know, especially if you have a video chat with her. Now, if you buy the gift before you have your video chat with her, that would be great. And then you get ready for your video chat with her, and hopefully she'll show the gift to you and let her know that she appreciates it. Have a smile, big smile on her face, and then that'll make you feel good on the inside. So yeah, I wrote F, make her feel special and valued, because she has, I wrote some good reasons based on what I researched and based on what I experienced in Odessa, Ukraine in 2018, 2019. So I wrote one reason: she has to compete with thousands or even millions of other ladies in her country, which is Ukraine or the rest of Eastern Europe, for the attention and affection of most men who are known for being spoiled. I'm talking about most men like local Ukrainian men or local Eastern European men. They're known for being spoiled, cocky, unfaithful, irresponsible, possibly abusive, because the culture in Ukraine and Eastern Europe, they favor men. They highly respect men. Men are given more attention, more affection. Men are consider I think more valuable than women are. And here in the United States, Westworld, it seems like it's the other way around. But a country or culture where men are highly respected, that you're gonna find women who are who are, who have the qualities that you're looking for in a future wife or girlfriend. Yeah, I mean, in a culture or a country that highly respects men and doesn't care much about the women, you're gonna find women who are just, really down to earth, caring, traditional. They're serious about marriage. Uh, they care about their families. They put their families and family members, other people, first. Put their needs and wants before theirs. That's where that's where I think most men, that's where I highly recommend most men go, including myself. Go where, I heard someone say on YouTube, leave the West and go where you're treated the best. Yeah, I like that. Leave the West, which is the United States, United Kingdom, or first world country, and go somewhere that's not influenced by Western culture. And you're going to find women who are going to treat you, like, just like human beings or the men you are, or kings, or maybe even kings, you know. And, that's what I experience, and that's why I want other men to experience as well. So I'm going to get back to my notes. Let's see. Yeah, I think I wrote. Yeah. G. Foreign check web business exists so that the needs of Ukrainian and Eastern European women are put first. So the final step, plan the rest of your life by writing about your long-term goals, what you need to do for achieving each of them, and honestly discussing them with your loved ones. I'm going to explain. I wrote like points. So I got point A, long-term goals or wishes that you want to become true in 5 years or longer. For example, if you want to afford a house, create a successful business, and marry an amazing Ukrainian or Eastern European woman in the United States or Australia or United Kingdom, wherever you live, then start growing your assets. Now C, keep buying and owning fractional shares of stocks, exchange traded funds, which are abbreviated as ETFs, index funds, real estate funds, and or cryptocurrencies, like I do every week. That's how rich people become richer. So I understand that's how Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and Robert Kiyosaki, the guy who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that's how they become rich. They kept on investing, kept buying and owning fractional shares of different assets or certain assets. That's how, so that explains why, the rich people get richer, become richer. And I'm not going to say poor, but the broke people become more broke. The rich people focus on assets, broke people focus on liabilities. Liabilities like materialistic things, junk food, liabilities. The only thing is they don't, help. They don't really put much money in your pocket. Then over time they can lose value. And then if you try to sell some liabilities, materialistic things, you might have a hard time selling because most people don't want them, or if they do want them, they want to pay you less. And sometimes you get frustrated and it just feel like you just the only thing you can do is keep those liabilities, or I don't know, give them away or throw in the trash. And so if you want to stop buying things that are going to leave you broke, buy assets like I do. I started buying assets like last year. I started buying them every week, because I want to keep growing my money through compound interest. So keep growing my money, and then I'll be able to afford anything, be able to pay off credit card debt, medical debt, student loan debt, anything else. I can just take care of it right away, and that's what I want. I want that financial freedom. And I want other people to, get financial freedom too. So I'm gonna get back to my notes. Yeah, keep buying and owning fractional shares of stocks, ETFs, index funds, real estate funds, and or cryptocurrencies like I do every week. That's how rich people become richer. Therefore, allow yourself to become financially free, financially literate, and financially motivated. Your future self and the woman of your dreams will thank you constantly. Also, do not forget to not only tell your family and friends about your goals, but also encourage them to do the same. Teach them about different assets that they can invest. They can choose to invest in stocks, bonds, ETFs, index funds, cryptocurrencies, real estate. They can choose any of the assets or they can choose all of them. And if they can't decide, then they do what I do, like create SEP, brokerage accounts, Roth IRAs, some other, retirement accounts on different brokers like Robinhood, SoFi, I'm trying to think, M1, Interactive Brokers, Fidelity, Vanguard, I think Alley, I heard that's a bank or something. And then some other, financial companies that provide, brokerage accounts, Roth IRAs, any accounts where you can buy stocks, bonds, ETFs, index funds, cryptocurrencies, and other assets. You know, yeah, encourage your family and friends to also invest, diversify their assets, so that way they can get more money through compound interest, and then they can take care of their debts. They could be able to afford a house or pay off the house if they already own one. Uh, Buying our vehicle. I mean, yeah. That's why I want other people. I want to help other people invest like I do, because that's how you're going to become financially free and be able to do whatever you want, travel and stay as long as you want, pay off debts. I mean, be free, and they don't have to be trapped at being a dev or being at a job you don't like. Or nowadays you got to worry about being able to keep that job. Worry about getting laid off or fired. And then you got bills. You still got bills to pay and wonder how you won't be able to pay them. But if you invest, keep growing your money through the stock market, crypto market, real estate market, then you'll be able to pay off all your debt at once. I mean, it's just a great feeling that you can still achieve your goals no matter what you're going through. About difference, they can invest. Yeah, so age, regardless of age, your age or current situation, it is never. I'm gonna turn this. It is never too late to turn your dreams to a reality. I hope that my words encourage you to take action. Become a free member on foreignChatWeb.com. Start a serious relationship with Ukrainian or Eastern European female. Grow your investments so that you can enjoy the rest of your life with her. Help other men do the same when it comes to their goals too. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this unique channel. I will talk to you again on the next video.